We all know black character tropes like the mammy and the magical Negro. The bottomless nurturer that gives kind words and tough love to the protagonist right at the moment they need it. You know, like Octavia Spencer in The Help or Hattie McDaniel in Gone with the Wind. And the ever so wise and mystical force of man that can seemingly bend reality to their will, but instead they choose to help the protagonist. Like Will Smith as Bagger Vance, or Morpheus, or an uncomfortable amount of Morgan Freeman roles. But there is another black character trope that seems to be getting overlooked. Coincidentally, it's like a mixture of the two, with just as much Americana, but none of the stigma. I'm talking about the black drill sergeant, the superior, the hardened vet. Me personally, I call him the drill Negro, but we don't want that to stick. Prime examples are Lou Gossett Jr. in Officer and a Gentleman, or Jamie Foxx in Jarhead, Tyrese in Annapolis, Idris Elba in Pacific Rim. And it's not just movies either. You got Sergeant Johnson in Halo, or Captain Anderson from Mass Effect. It's not a coincidence. I'm sure you can even name more than that. Historically, black service members tend to have the highest retention past their first enlistment, at least in the Army. And ironically, they also have one of the highest failure to adapt rates during their first term. The military often gives black service folks access to influence and hierarchy, especially as they climb the ranks. In return, we get rewarded with security. The trope looks like it gives black folks an opportunity to come off authoritative, disciplined, and respectful. And it does, but with the caveat. Rarely are these characters given a significant arc outside of like the in-house or the black-led media. These characters kind of just exist to give the protagonist something to overcome and later appreciate as they navigate their problems. Essentially, these characters are confined and defined by the system, with little to no perceived value outside of it. And of course, there's a ton of media that depicts military and institutional leadership for other demographics. But more often than not, the black authority gets flattened to being about toughness and utility and never full-on humanity.